As a young boy, what is your memories of Christmas? Like, you know, getting up and
Tinsel.
Tin-
And everything was Dickensian back in the late 60s, 70s. The chocolate boxes were Dickensian scenes.
Yes,
The
yes,
cards were
yeah.
Dickensian. Everything was Dickensian.
and there were more deeper.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're down to this
Absolutely.
Well, my
But yeah,
memory-
everything was horse and carriage and those bullseyes windows with the snow on the side.
Well, my memory would be maybe the week before Christmas, when you knew your mum was going to do a bit of Christmas shopping, and you were given this detail of what to do to clean the house and stuff, and you really would give the house
Yeah.
really sparkling,
Yeah.
knowing that she was coming home with the groceries and
Yeah.
everything else, and the fire would be lit, and the lino
That's
the
just
lino would
lovely.
be polished, and the reflection from the fire onto the lino was magical.
And then we used to we
Beautiful.
we, we
That's only a song. The reflection of the fire on the lino.
yeah.
The glisten of linoleum.
That'd be
I love it.
And that'd be sung by Lionel
No,
Richie.
seriously, I'm not kidding.
Lionel Richie.
You always have to go.
No, I tell
That's
you,
lovely.
just and
I know people who paint their house for Christmas.
but,
Paint their house for
Oh,
Christmas.
and wallpaper in Chinese paper. Do you remember that?
Tell me what?
Oh, there was China. There used to be a
You mean paper from the Chinese shop?
no, there was China paper with scenes from China, and the one's going across the bridge. I remember.
Oh, the Wedgwood.
Yeah, the
Wedgwood
Wedgwood, yeah.
scenes. Yeah, in that blue.
yes.
Oh, you was
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that?
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
that was no.
No, that's a Wedgwood. It was it was 18th century Japanese or chinoises.
something
as it
blue,
goes.
it was called.
It was a Wedgwood blue.
Yeah.
But it was China, and
Yeah,
it
but
was,
it was on
a
the-
Chinese scene because it was awfully popular.
I just can't remember what the proper name for that was, but it'll come.
Willow
to me.
pattern.
No, you haven't.
It was a willow pattern.
Yeah, it was a well,
Based on Wedgwood.
It was done. It was done on wallpaper as well. And I remember. When Sean said that we'd clean. We even cleaned the stairs down until we realised we lived in a bungalow. You know.
No,
You had to get out, but there was. And then the famous thing was at Christmas in our day was the turkey hanging on the back of the door.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No, Daddy had a shop.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ours was presented.
Yeah. Oh, well, ours was.
I remember my
presented
father being
as-
very busy. I remember the shop being very busy. Coming up to Christmas, like shoppers, loads of people in the cafe. I remember that being busy and quite stressful as well. But yeah,
Yeah, well, the reason that the turkey was bought up at St Patrick's,
at Kelly's Monument.
Kelly's
the
Monument.
troll turkey
and it was
fair.
taken home in the pram. Child was left at home, and it was hung on the back door, so the blood would run.
But of course,
And then
of course. That's when people knew how to do stuff.
Yeah. But
That's
it
when
was,
seriously when people knew how to do stuff.
well,
We don't know anything.
On a sad note, we never had any decorations up, apart from we just sprayed the cobwebs,
yeah, just a bit of tinsel.
Talk about Dickensian.
And we had a Christmas tree for years. I think it was the first anorexic Christmas tree. Because every year you put stuff up, there was the tinsel would fall. And
Was
so
it
you
was
had-
a wire tree?
It was like sticks, and there was a few lights on that, and a few, and then there was the sing songs.
One year, I think it was at the late 70s, it was very popular. My mother took the notion. You put webbing. You put web on the tree.
Yeah.
And then so the lights through the web would give that sort
like a
of glisten.
frosty look.
It looked like it was attacked by several giant tarantulas.
Yeah,
that sounds like a Christmas carol. You might see that on the when Marley were walking through the door.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still thinking that the fire reflected the lino.
No, that's true though.
I'm gonna come here with the brand packages with the wee strings in it.
oh, and then going up to town to parks and Santa standing outside, and the smell of drinking was unbelievable.
We knew who it was.
We knew who it was as well. And
I have to play Santa this year.
have you?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. You're tailor made for it, may I ask?
So I'm not going to cut my beard. I'm at a wedding, but I just asked for a trim because I want the Nordic look.
Just get it sculpted.
But a
I'm trying to
lot of changes. Like as I say, and when Sean's mum used to go up to town, we all got our stuff for Christmas was the Home of Colonial, which was on
Yes,
Earl Street.
Yes,
Why we shopped there, because our Uncle James
Yeah, our
worked
Uncle
in it.
James walked there. We used to get the extra slice of ham.
a wee wink and a nod.
And some places had the hams hanging outside.
On the bone.
On the bone. hanging outside.
Yeah. But sure, sawdust in a butcher's and the side of beef on the customer side wasn't unusual.
No.
You know, you wouldn't see that now at all. Because, you know, the new generation probably think that cows die of natural causes and just donate their bodies to butchers. That they're not actually
The same.
fresh.
But a lot of things. Do you remember the one as you remember your first present?
Planet of the Apes outfit.
Are you still wearing it?
Your
Yeah.
first what? Your first.
Planet of the Ape outfit. Yeah, from Walsh's on Bachelor's Walk. Do you remember the back? The back of
I thought you made watches.
There's only
No,
one.
the back of it, and then it
Back.
became a tackle shop
Yeah.
and a gun shop. But that was a toy shop back in the day.
You're talking about toys here now. You're talking
Yeah, yeah. What
Christmas-
was, do you
Christmas
remember
gifts.
your first present from Santa?
I do. It was one of those traditional presents. It's a gun and pooch.
Oh yeah,
Oh, very good.
and the smell of sulphur, the caps.
Excellent.
Well, mine was a box, a GI Joe box. That was it.
Well, maybe that was it.
That was it. I said, a GI Joe. There's none in it, and my father said he was a deserter. No, I remember getting a bow and arrow.
A bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And you had a gun and pouch. So
Yeah.
did you play Indians and Cowboys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Every Christmas morning we all meet on the street
Oh,
in the avenue.
bang bang, you're dead.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Just
No,
wonderful.
and then you'd hear, you didn't get me, I had my head like this. No, you're dead, I seen you. I had you spot in the sights. Then there was always a hoolie on in our house on Christmas Eve.
And that's great because you come from a very musical family. My
Yeah.
my recollection of Christmas is
My father
my
was on the
grandparents were
fiddle.
over on the fiddle.
And my mother was on the harp.
Yeah, just gatherings.
Yeah, they were
We still do though. I have to say we gather a lot in the house. We,
Yeah,
you
they
know.
were called hoolies.
A hoolie, yeah.
And then they'd come in with the crate, the wooden crate full of stout
Stout.
bottles and pint bottles, and you had the, what do you call them, Carlin's Minerals.
Yeah. Taylor
you-
Keith.
You were given one and told to go down to the room, not to your PlayStation, just get into the room, and hopefully you'd find something to play with down there.
Moving on.